Have you ever eaten a banana and felt bloated, tired, or just not quite right afterward? What if I told you that banana, yes, the fruit we all grew up thinking was the ultimate healthy snack, could actually be quietly harming your body after the age of 60? I didn't believe it either, not at first, but I learned the hard way. And if you're over 60, like me, you need to know the truth. Bananas are not the enemy, but how we eat them. That's where the danger hides. Today, I'm going to share 5 common mistakes people over 60 make with bananas. Mistakes that can turn a good fruit into a bad habit. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead to protect your energy, your gut, and your peace of mind. Let's begin. Mistake 1. Eating overripe or moldy bananas. When ripe goes too far. I used to think those deep brown spots just meant the banana was sweet and ready. That's what I was taught. But things changed one morning a few years ago. I just had my usual breakfast, oatmeal with sliced banana. The banana was soft, a little too soft, but I didn't think much of it. Later that day, I felt queasy, bloated, foggy in the head. Thought maybe it was the flu coming on. Turns out that banana had a patch of mold right under the stem. I didn't see it. Mold in bananas often starts inside, spreading from bruised spots or cracked skin. And for folks like us, who may have slower digestion and less immune response, it can lead to real issues. Headaches, gut trouble, even mild nausea that lingers for days. As we age, the lining of our stomach gets more sensitive. What we shrugged off in our 40s can become a problem in our 70s. That's just biology. So, what should you watch for? If a banana smells fermented, feels slimy, or leaks dark fluid from the stem, throw it away. Don't scrape the mold off. Don't cut around it. The toxins spread through the whole fruit, even if you can't see them. Now, I store my bananas on the counter until they start to spot. Then, I move them to the fridge. The skin gets dark, but the inside stays good a few days longer. I also freeze them for smoothies or banana bread. Just don't eat them once they turn mushy or smell off. It's not being picky, it's being smart. Mistake 2. Pairing bananas with sugary foods. The blood sugar bomb. A few years ago, I had a routine. Breakfast at 7:30, banana, toast, a muffin, and my favorite, flavored coffee with extra cream and sugar. By 10, I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. Tired, heavy in the head, sometimes dizzy. I blamed it on getting older. I was wrong. Bananas are naturally sweet. That's fine, on their own. But pair that with a muffin, sugary cereal, or sweet coffee, and suddenly your blood sugar spikes. Then it crashes. That crash is what causes the fog, the fatigue, the hunger not long after eating. My doctor explained that after 60, our bodies don't regulate blood sugar like they used to. Insulin sensitivity goes down. Even natural sugar hits harder. When you eat sugar on top of sugar, it overwhelms your system. I made a small change, swapped the muffin for Greek yogurt, switched to black coffee. Sometimes I have my banana with a spoonful of peanut butter or a hard-boiled egg. The result? No more crashes, no more fog. If you want to keep bananas in your life, and I think you should, just pay attention to what you eat with them. Skip the sweet pastries. Avoid sugary drinks. Pair bananas with protein or fiber. Your body will thank you. Mistake 3. Storing bananas in plastic bags. A trap for mold and decay. I used to bring home bananas in one of those thin plastic produce bags. I'd leave them in the bag, tie it shut, and put them on the counter. Thought it kept them fresh. But within 2 days they were soft, slimy, and starting to smell. Bananas are still alive after they're picked. They give off a gas called ethylene that helps them ripen. When you trap them in a plastic bag, that gas builds up. So does heat. So does moisture. It's like a sauna in there, for bacteria and mold. Plastic bags suffocate your fruit. Now I keep my bananas in a fruit bowl with airflow. If they start to ripen too fast, I wrap the stems with foil or plastic wrap. It slows the spread of ethylene and buys me a few more days. And if I need to store slices, I use a glass container in the fridge and eat them within 24 hours. Seems small, but these little choices keep your food safer. And at our age, safe food isn't a luxury. It's essential. Mistake 4. Eating bananas on an empty stomach. A rough way to start the day. A banana first thing in the morning used to be my go-to. I'd grab one on the way out the door. Quick, healthy, simple. But I kept having the same problem. Halfway through my morning walk, I'd get shaky, weak. My stomach would churn. Turns out that simple banana was hitting my bloodstream like a freight train. Bananas are high in glucose and fructose. Natural sugars, yes, but still sugars. When eaten on an empty stomach, they spike your blood sugar fast. No fiber, no fat, no protein to slow things down. You feel energy for a while, then you crash. Worse, bananas on an empty stomach can throw off stomach acid. That potassium and magnesium? They're great, but not when your stomach's empty. It can lead to reflux, gas, or that queasy feeling. Now, I still enjoy bananas, but I don't eat them alone. I add a handful of almonds, a slice of whole grain toast, a small wedge of cheese, something to balance it out. Your gut, like your engine, needs a smooth start. Give it fuel that lasts, not just sugar that burns out fast. Mistake 5. Cooking bananas at high heat. Good fruit gone bad. This one surprised me. Every evening I'd microwave banana slices with cinnamon. Soft, warm, comforting. Felt like a healthy dessert. But I noticed my digestion slowed. I wasn't sleeping as well. My energy dipped. Bananas are packed with good stuff. Vitamin C, dopamine, potassium. But those nutrients are sensitive. High heat, like in the oven, fryer, or microwave, breaks them down. Vitamin C disappears. Dopamine degrades. Potassium leaches into the pan or dish and is lost. And if you bake them into sweets with sugar and flour, you create something worse, compounds called ages. These contribute to inflammation, stiff joints, and even faster aging inside your cells. Now, if you love baked banana bread, I'm not telling you to give it up forever. Just be mindful. Enjoy it once in a while, not every day. If you want the full benefit of bananas, eat them raw. Or warm them gently, briefly, and pair with wholesome ingredients, not sugar and butter. Your body isn't just counting calories, it's counting nutrients. Don't let heat steal what your cells need. Bringing it all together, bananas are a friend, if you treat them right. Let me tell you something. Bananas aren't the problem. They've fed generations. They're cheap, easy, comforting. But the truth is, after 60, everything changes. Your gut, your immune system, your blood sugar. The little things matter more. And what used to be harmless, it can slowly start to wear you down. One overripe banana. One sugary pairing. One habit repeated 100 times. That's how health declines. Not overnight, but inch by inch. So what's the solution? Pay attention. Eat bananas that are firm, yellow, and clean. Store them wisely. Pair them with real food. Avoid high heat, and don't eat them on an empty stomach. Small changes. Quiet power. That's how we age well. What stood out to you the most today? Was it the hidden mold under the skin? The sugar spike you didn't see coming? The lost nutrients in the microwave? Whatever it was, take that knowledge and use it. Change one habit, then another. Before you know it, you're glowing from the inside out. Thank you for joining me here today on GlowingAge. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support keeps this community alive. We're not fading, we're glowing, and we're just getting started.